What's up everyone, today I'll be showing my first place Mathmech Deck profile. I won a tournament with over 100 players with this, and then a regional tomorrow, I topped that as well, and then after that I won the OTS champ. So yeah, the deck overperformed, and also at the end I'll show you some spicy cards which did help me win the whole tournament, and I see no one playing them. With the Mathmech engine, we got 3 circular and 3 diameter. This is not cuttable, don't touch this. This is the part you don't want to touch at all. And then we play 2 sigma, 2 subtraction, and 2 addition. Of course, you only should play 2 to 2. More than this, you will break on it. And also sigma and subtraction, I do side these out. If you don't know what to side these out, especially sigma. If you have access to circular, sigma is not going to be good going second. Going first, I keep them just because I want to set up consistently. I think I bricked twice over the whole time playing this deck, and I started playing it after the list. So yeah, that just shows you how consistent the deck is. Then of course we play 3 Parallel Exceed. If you don't play this, you're crazy. This card is broken. This card is so good. Very, very good. And also, even if you open like a hand trap plus this, we play All Mirage. So of course this is a just full combo. Then we play the hand traps. We got 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, 2 Bell, 2 Veiler. So this lineup of hand traps, I think this is the best lineup right now. Maybe third Veiler, but I do like the other cards in my deck. I wanted to keep it at 40, so I didn't want to go over 40 at all. Bell is actually very good, especially for Expulsion. Also against Labyrinth. This format is so, like, there's so much rogue in this format, so Bell helps a lot, even against random stuff. 3 Nib went crazy. Imperms are probably the worst one, just because you can't use Small World to bridge from Imperm, but it's still 6 card, very, very good. Like, you can negate their Fenris, negate their Arise Hearts or whatever. And then, yeah, Bell and Veilers. Veiler also one of the best Small World bridges in the deck. So at least, you need to keep at least 1 post side. But I like to keep 2 because if you draw it, then your Small World gets a lot worse. And then, yeah, the last monster, we play Eccentric. I sometimes use the normal summon effect too. Or not the normal summon effect, but the monster effect. And also a great Small World bridge. This was actually Cosmic, but I did put this in because I'm trying it out because it did come up a few times, and I think this is better than Cosmic. Cosmic, I mean, both of them have their own advantages and disadvantages, but yeah, consistency. 2 Small World. If you play 3, you are gonna brick on it. 2 is enough. As I said, I only bricked twice since I started playing the deck, so you do not need the third one. Like, I never had issues. I do play the third one, but in a side deck, and I'll explain that why. And then I'll play 2 Desires, of course. This card is so free in this deck. If you don't play this, you're crazy. Then we play Harpies, Cosmic, and of course the 2 Mathmech Spells and Traps. This might be weird, but in this format, there's so much Backrow. Even Despia. Despia is a Backrow deck. Like, you hit them with Duster, they have no interruptions, basically. Sometimes they do, but if you hand trap them enough, they won't. And also against Labyrinth, also against random decks. Just clearing Backrow is so good, and this deck can afford to go 1 for 1. So yeah, these cards go really, really well. And then of course 1 Super Factorial, you don't need second one. Equation, Induction, I don't play that, that's a brick. You do not need that. They're like, if you already have these 2 in hand, you just search Extender, like you don't need to search the trap. Now we're going to the side deck, and the Spice is in the extra, so yeah, make sure to stay 3 evenly. Evenly, you might think like, oh, but how do you kill 3 evenly? You don't care, you just evenly them, you leave them on 1 card, and then just circular. That's game. And then we play 3D Barrier, and this was Trap Trick for the tournaments, but I did put a pointer. I'm just testing a pointer because that's a rip too when you go first. So yeah, Trap Trick, sometimes I did banish 2 of my D barriers, and then Trap Trick was dead. That did happen. I did lose the game because of that, but I mean, that's kind of unlucky as well. You just need like going first cards. I side out. Just the hand traps that are not good. Nib, I always keep Nib. Yeah, sometimes I side out 1 Parallel Exceed as well. So yeah, this deck is hard to side into, so yeah. Then I played Call By. This is for Despia. I side this in going second against Despia for Nightmare. Because if you have Bell, they can Mercurial Bell. And this, of course, plays around that. Like, they have no way to play around the Call By. And also sometimes put it in going first if I have nothing better to put in. Then I play 3 Draw. This card is cracked. This should won me so many games. So many games because of Draw. Play this. Just play it. There's so much, like, the format is so open. Draw is just too good. The win games against Dragon Link, against Rytron, all the random stuff. Sun Avalon. And then we got the spice. Now, this is not the spice I was talking about, but I'll show you the other spice. It's an extra, but this is also the spice. So, third small world in the side, and then Kurikara. And this also might look weird, because some people play kaijus, play the light kaiju, fire kaiju. No, those are bad. Those are just bad. Play Kurikara. Okay, so, of course, kaijus, you don't need to waste the card to trigger a rise art. This is mainly for a rise art with 3 mats. So, if you go second, and they make a rise art with 3 mats, you have Kurikara. If you go small world, activate small world, pretty much every card, every monster from your deck goes into this, and this goes into any of your cards. So if you open 2 of these small world, doesn't matter, you can just search circular. You just go this into Veiler, because Veiler's level 1, it's only level 1, and then you just have full combo. So what do you do with this? So this card is so good against Kashtira. Very good. Because you can summon back their Fenris in end phase, and also, even if they have only 1 effect, you can tribute, summon this 3k, and then you, like, if they go standby, summon Fenrir, you can just go this, tribute over there to Shangri-La, you can just crash a Rise Heart, or you can just go into Fenrir. Of course, they can activate a Rise Heart, but yeah. This is mainly for the 3-mana Rise Heart, and if you activate Small World, search this, a Rise Heart is going to trigger, and this is already live. So you just tribute over, activate a Circular, and that's it. So yeah. This I liked very much. I put it in against random stuff too, like against Sword Soul. Before we get to the extra, shout out to Ray, shout out to Marshall, shout out to Liam, JBO, Marvin for borrowing me cards, Josh, Andrew, Dexter, Carlos, Wilson, Giles, and Aaron Dennis, because this list did start from his. So yeah, shout out to them. Now this is the part that most people that play Mathmech are like torn up on. Like some play the Devotee package, but I'll explain everything here. So of course I play this. Don't play 2 of these. You do not need to. If you go second, you're not making this. Just don't play 2. There's no point. Then we play the Link ones. Lingering Armor Mirage. Some people don't play Armor Mirage. I don't. Why? Just play it. It's like Parallel Exceed makes it live. Also gives you more attributes for access code. Lingering Bow, it's good against like random stuff like Labyrinth too. So yeah. Then Wicked to Splash Mage. Don't play less of this. 2 Splash Mage, you need to. Like, if they interrupt you, I mean, you can probably still make Heat Soul consistently enough without Splash Mage because of the spicy cards, but still, 2 does come up a lot. Wicked, yeah, you just search follow up. You have to. And then we play Update Jammer, of course. 1, I wish I could play 2, but there's no space at all. Now, as you can see, there's no Link Devoted package. That package, I don't like it at all. No IP for this is only the Link 2s here. Actually, there's one more, but yeah, that's the spicy one. IP, I don't play IP. Loses to Lava Golem, which a lot of people play. Labyrinth can play Lava Golem. Even Mathmech. I don't know. I don't like Lava Golem and Mathmech, but some people play it. And also, of course, Kashtira. I don't know. I just don't see the point, because then you have to play IP, then you have to play Unicorn, then you have to play Appaloosa, which doesn't do what you want to do. You just want to draw as many hand traps. You want this deck to be as consistent as you can. Like, you don't want to lose to random stuff like Lava Golem. And then also, that locks you into Link 2s, so there's no Heat Soul draw, and Heat Soul is a free +2. Why wouldn't you take that? So, if you end on just this plus IP, they can Super Poly you, they can Lava Golem, they can do so much. They're like, even if they special summon Fenrir, what do you do? Chain IP, okay. Fenrir, Banish Unicorn, or whatever. Or summon Appaloosa, okay, they go battle phase. Just no points. And then, of course, the God card, but Heat Soul is the best card in the deck. Heat Soul is so good. In the extra deck, I would say. Actually, I don't know if it's the best card, but of course, you always end on it. You just end on Heat Soul. Even if I open Parallel Exceed or any extender, I just end on Heat Soul. Nothing else. You just need Heat Soul. Don't play anything else. Literally, don't end on Lingering Bow. Don't play around evenly. You don't care about evenly. If they go evenly, okay, you just banish this face down. Who cares? You already got the free +2. Transcode, of course. That's nothing to say about that. And then we play 2 X code. If you don't play 2, you're not a Mathmech player. You need to. 2 is so mandatory. And I'll explain why. Like, if they nib you, you just need second one. Now you might be wondering, like, oh, how do you make second one with these 2? So this is the spice I was talking about. These 2, if you don't know what this does, this needs 2 Cybers monsters and revives a Earth Link from grave. This is Earth Link. So this deck doesn't lose to nib. Pretty much off 1 circular. So if you go circular, Sigma, like the standard combo, then you go Ellen Burst and Surge Diameter, that's 3 bodies. 3 bodies is game, because that's double attack, X code, you go Splash Mage, bring back, and then you go, what's called Elder Jammer, then you make X code. If they nib you there, you can search this. Okay, so they nib you. They give you a token, right? They give you a token. Just go link 1. Make link spider. Use this, bring any extender, doesn't matter. Link 2. Make this, bring back. Link 3. You go into transcode. Transcode, bring back up the jammer. Second X code. Boom. That's game. Through nib. You don't care about nib. That's why some people play IP and stuff. You probably cut these two for IP and all that, like, but then you just lose the nib. Then you need like 2 extenders to play through nib. It's just not good. One extender is realistic. 2, sometimes you just don't have the 2, especially if they hand trap you. Like, you don't have 2 extenders in hand most of the time. So yeah, this too good. And also this, whatever, like, you usually just use it to link off, but it also has secret effects, like the link monster and points to can attack twice. Also rips to defense, inflicts piercing damage. So yeah, gives it 600 attack. There's a lot of secret effects in this card, but yeah, this card is so good. Even if they nib you turn 1, you just go link spider, do this. This is different attributes, so water, earth, and you can just make heat soul again. Heat soul, you always end on heat soul, literally. I don't know if there was a single game where I didn't pass on heat soul because of this package. And like, I tried the IP package, first game with the IP package, they nib me, and I just end on a token pass, no heat soul, which is so much worse. If you want to see videos on DB or something where I show you the combos, or at least test hands or games, make sure to let me know in the comments. I'll see you next video, and peace.